Good morning, you guys. Welcome back to another vlog. So today is the 9th of November and yes, we are going into Christmas mode. As of today, I decided that I was going to go ahead and get into the festive spirit, put up my Christmas tree, pull out the Christmas decor, and just have some fun with it. Usually I wait until about the end of November till I put up the Christmas tree, but with the year that 2020 has been, I figured why not put up everything earlier this year. I mean, I went to the mall the other day and they already have their Christmas decor up. They even have all the setup ready for Santa Claus, all that kind of stuff. So I just figured let's get started with it. So yeah, today I am going to be putting up my Christmas tree. I don't know how much else I'll get done in terms of like decorating the house. I've never actually decorated in the place that I'm living in now, so I don't know exactly how things are going to look and how I'm going to do it, but I think I just want to start off by putting up my tree and then kind of seeing what other decor I can put up around the place. Well, it just got really bright in here if you guys didn't notice the lighting change. I know not everybody celebrates Christmas, but I figured that I would document the process and bring you guys along with me for that. So yeah, like I said, I am going to be putting up my tree today. I actually went and got all of my Christmas decor out of storage because they've been sitting in storage for over a year. I actually didn't decorate last year for Christmas. I think it's the first year that I have never decorated. I don't know what it was last year, but I just was not feeling the festive spirit. I wasn't in the Christmas mood. I just didn't even want to really celebrate. I just didn't bother to put up the tree, which is a first for me because if you guys know me, you know that I do love decorating as it is. So when it comes to the festive season and I can be creative with all that, I do like to decorate, but last year I just was not feeling it. So I figured that this year I would put in a little more effort, put the tree up early, get the decor out early so that I could make up for my lack of that last year. So hopefully I can give you guys some inspo when it comes to decorating for Christmas. Now, one thing I do want to note as well, I didn't buy any new Christmas decor this year. I just figured I have pretty much everything I need. I have the Christmas tree, the baubles, the decorations, all of that. I just don't feel the need anymore to go out and buy new things if I already have what I need. So if you've seen my Christmas decorating videos in the past, you'll notice that nothing is new. And I just wanted to note that because I just feel like there was no necessary reason for me to go out and buy new decor if I already have that as it is. So yeah, like I said, we're gonna be decorating today. You guys are gonna come along with me and yeah, I guess we'll get started. All right, so here we have my Christmas tree. Those of you guys who've been watching me for a while would know that I used to have a white Christmas tree, but I actually gave that to my mom and she gave me this green one. We actually swapped 2 years ago. So this has been sitting in storage for ages, but I gotta firstly put this together, which isn't my favorite part, I'll admit. I have some lights in here too, but I think those are multicolored lights. So I'm gonna bring out my classic like warm fairy lights. And then in this thing is actually all of my Christmas baubles and such. So yeah, like you guys know, it's very evident that I like white, silver, chrome, that kind of theme. So if you've been with me for a while, then you already know what my tree typically looks like. These have actually lasted really well. I'm pretty sure most of my Christmas baubles and such and decor and everything were from like Kmart, Target. As long as you store them properly, I feel like they last really well. But yeah, like I said, I'm gonna go ahead and put up the tree first. So let's get started.
Doesn't matter if the snow is falling or the wind blows and the rain is pouring, it will always be Christmas in my heart. But this year I wanna hang out with my friends and family, making angels in the sand, you and me. Doesn't matter, it is Christmas in my heart.
So this is the little bottom layer, the widest part of the tree. It takes ages to like pull these out and make sure they're all bent like in a way that makes the tree look fluffy, but look at the fallout. I'm gonna put the tree in this corner right here. You guys can see my potting mix outside. So I'm gonna keep on doing my thing, putting the layers in. And I think the top of the tree should be somewhere in the box as well. So I will show you guys what this looks like when it's done. I would time lapse it, but I know it's gonna take me a while. So I will show you guys what it looks like once it's all nicely put together and spruced up. So I'm done with the tree. This is how it's looking. Look at the floor, that's all the fallout. I probably need to move some of these around a little more and just like figure it out as I go, because it's looking, I don't know, it's looking kind of bare in some places. So I'll probably just fix that up as I go. But for the most part, the tree is up. I don't know how common fake trees or real Christmas trees are in the US. I've watched so many people's Vlogmas or like Christmas decor type videos in the past where they have a legitimate real Christmas tree that they've gone to the lot and like cut down and brought home. But trees like that aren't really that common here in Australia. I know that you can get them, but they're really expensive. But yeah, down here in the Southern Hemisphere, Australia, we have Christmas during the summer because it's completely opposite to those of you guys up in the Northern Hemisphere. So we spend our Christmases surviving the heat, whereas you guys have like cold weather, snow, all that kind of thing. But yes, this is how the tree is currently looking. I also forgot to mention, I did say that I didn't buy any new things, but I did. I bought these fairy lights because I have warm white fairy lights like this, but the cabling is, it's like clear and you can really see it on a green tree. It worked perfectly for my white tree, but when I put those string lights on this tree, it was really obvious. So I went ahead and bought these. Super inexpensive. I got these from Target. I think it was like $16 for this little pack. So yeah, that should blend in a little better. I did actually go ahead and get 2 of these packs just because I like my tree to be fairly well lit, but if I don't need the other one, I can just go ahead and return it or use it for something else. But what I'm gonna do now is go ahead and figure out how I'm gonna wrap this around the tree, and I will decide whether I need to use one of these packs or 2. No, he wouldn't miss this in Christmas times. Lights are on the tree. I think it looks really cute. I ended up using only one of these boxes. This has 250 LED fairy lights and it's about 20 meters. But yeah, I think it looks really pretty. I'm happy with how that turned out. I'm probably going to kind of rearrange things if I feel like one area doesn't have enough as compared to another. But typically I put decorations and lighting like all around my tree, but I will focus majority of it and make sure that it looks the best at the front of the tree. I don't know what I'm gonna do with the other box. As I said, I bought 2. Maybe I'll return it, or maybe I'm going to use it for something else. We'll just have to see. But yes, my not so favorite parts of putting up a Christmas tree are done. I don't really particularly like the process of actually putting the tree up and putting the lights on. As you guys would have seen, I kind of struggled with it a little bit, but now it's time for the fun part of actually decorating the tree. I can promise Santa's coming to visit. No, he wouldn't miss this in Christmas times. Oh, and the sunset is just getting better on a blanket with the skyline painted in blue. Ooh, yeah, that's what we do. Doesn't matter if the snow is falling or the wind blows and the rain is pouring. It will always be Christmas in my heart. So the tree is done. It's looking very full. I don't know why, but I always forget how many ornaments I have. I do like a really full tree. As you guys can see, I don't put anything else on the tree aside from ornaments. Like I don't have tinsel or like any other types of decorations. It's purely just all Christmas ornaments and baubles. So I really like how that looks. I know everyone has their own preference, but I just like to make my tree look really full with lots of ornaments and then keep it as that. Don't really like to put anything else on there. Oh my goodness, I'm like out of breath right now because I tried to get that done as quickly as I could. But yeah, I'm really happy with how that's looking. I'll probably end up like picking at it and rearranging things here and there, as you guys can see me doing right now. But yeah, now that that's up, I would vacuum the floor because as you can see, we have a lot of shedding going on. But I wanted to show you guys as well. I said I didn't buy anything new for the tree, but my mom actually got me one of these. We got one each. It's essentially a tree skirt made out of wicker, like it looks like a wicker basket, and it just pretty much goes around the base of the Christmas tree, make it look like a tree that's actually sitting in a pot or something like that, you know. So I'm gonna go ahead and put this together. Basically it comes in like 2 parts. So you match it up and then you put it underneath the tree. So I'll show you guys the difference it makes. Like you think it wouldn't make a big difference, but this is the tree now without the basket, and I'll put it on and I'll show you guys how different it looks. I think it looks really different. Okay, so then we have the after, and as you guys can see, it completely covers up the base of the tree. And I don't know, it just makes it look really well put together. And the thing that I like about it as well is the fact that it is a white wicker basket, so I feel like it really matches with the tree very nicely. But yeah, I think it looks super cute. It just looks really well, nicely put together. And yeah, I'm glad that we were able to find those. My mum and I were actually doing a random Kmart run one evening and we saw 2 of them. They're actually really hard to find at the moment because I know everybody is kind of dashing around to get their Christmas decor sorted around this time of the year. And I had been looking around for this particular one for a minute, and then we walked into Kmart and they just so happened to have the last 2 in stock. Yeah, I think it goes really nicely as well, considering the fact that the tree decor is white and silver. It ties in with the white really nicely. So yeah, I'm really happy about that. But now that the tree is up, that's all good and well, but I kind of want to decorate other parts of this area of the house as well. So I have a few meters of this like pre-made garland to put up that I've had for ages. I figured that I may as well put it to use and kind of decorate like the TV unit with it and maybe above the windows. I'm not sure yet. I don't know what it is, but I feel like I'm really out of breath right now. But I'm gonna take a lunch break. I have a pizza cooking in the oven. I'm just waiting for that to finish up. I think it's been in there for like 10 minutes. It's just one of those quick and easy pizzas that you throw in the oven. But this one in particular is one of my faves, so I'll show you that once it's done. But yeah, I'm really liking how everything is looking so far. I can't wait to show you guys how it looks once it's finished. I feel like it's gonna look really pretty. As I said, I've never decorated this space before, so fingers crossed it turns out okay. But so far the tree looks really cute. I like the tree, so I'm happy with that. But yeah, as I said, I'm gonna go ahead and have a quick little lunch break. All right, we have here today's lunch pizza. It's actually just like a cheese and spinach pizza. I love spinach, but if you're really wondering, it's just this one right here. Thin and crispy pizza with spinach and cheese. Let me tell you, I can eat this whole thing in one go to myself. I think that's purely because it's a thin and crispy pizza, but yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and eat now, and then we'll continue on with the Christmas decor festivities. Obviously don't mind the floor, I can't wait to vacuum. But I finished my lunch and I ended up putting the garland on the TV unit, which I think looks pretty cute right there. And then I ended up putting more garland along the top of the sliding door that goes out onto the patio. I was initially planning to thread through like some fairy lights so it kind of matches with the tree, but I feel like that might be a little bit overkill, and I was gonna put some on this as well, but again, it might be a little bit overkill, so I'm just going to leave that for now. But for the most part, that's how the living room is looking so far. The tree is obviously the the start of the show. I do, however, have a couple more boxes of Christmas decor. I don't even know what's in these boxes because honestly they haven't been opened for like 2 years. Clearly I used to like a lot of sequin and sparkles. I mean, this one isn't too bad. It's like a white one. Oh, there's two. I didn't even realize. But yeah, I don't know if I'm going to touch that box, so we'll just put that to the side. And then in this one, we have... Okay, this is the one that I think I will probably use, like this guy right here. I'll probably put this maybe on the TV unit. Here's the other one. I'm surprised they have not broken because what else is in here? There's like stuff in here I probably put in here to like make sure it wouldn't break. Okay, it's this little Santa, but you put a candle in the back so it kind of lights up his belly. So I might find a place for him. And then yeah, I remember I also had a reindeer as well. And then I have some more ornaments. I think this was from when I used to make the little DIY twig trees, which I don't know if I'm going to do that this year. We'll see how I feel. But this thing, I actually like these, but I think 2 of them are broken, if I remember correctly. It's like these Mercury looking glass trees. Is it? Yeah, there's only one. Damn it. Maybe I'll just put this like on my coffee table or something. I think I'll put these on either side of the TV unit. Yep. And this one can go there like that. Yeah, that's okay. Nothing too crazy. Honestly, I can't even remember how I used to decorate. As I said, I didn't decorate last year. So it's been a minute since I've like put my decor up. But I can't even really remember what I used to do. But I guess this can go here like so. We'll just leave it like that for now. Maybe I'll put a candle here instead of this thing. I'll just move this to the little table here at the front. Maybe I'll just put these over here. I don't know. It's like I have it, I may as well use it. That kind of looks okay. Or maybe I'll put this over there instead. I'm not really sure where to put you, sorry. But yeah, I think we are pretty much done. I don't know. We'll see how I feel about the way it's all looking. I'm gonna go ahead and vacuum actually because I really want to do that right now. And then I'll figure out if I want to add like anything more from these boxes or if I'm just going to keep it as is. So I'm done with vacuuming and cleaning and tidying everything up. There is not a single one, from what I can see, there's not a single one of those little tiny leaves. I don't know exactly what to call them, but there's not a single one of those on the ground anymore, so I'm happy about that. But you guys already saw the little setup, but I guess I'll show you everything now that it's clean. So I guess this is pretty much it, you guys. I mean, usually you guys know me. In previous years, I would go crazy with the decor, but compared to what I used to do, it's not too crazy. I don't know if I'm going to add anything else to the current situation. I feel like I like the way it looks as it is. It's not too much. I think I might swap out the reed diffuser for a candle, but aside from that, I like how everything looks. I feel like it's really clean yet festive, and obviously you guys know my color theme is pretty much white and silver with some black, so yeah, I feel like everything went together really nicely for this space. But yeah, I want you to comment down below and let me know what you guys think, and I also want to know what your color theme is for Christmas. Anyways, right now, as I said, it's about 3 in the afternoon, so I think I'm about to head out. I don't know just what's happening just yet, but I was supposed to go over to my parents' place and help my mom with decorating her tree. So I need to go out and get her a tree topper because she doesn't actually have one for her tree, which is my old tree. As you guys who have been watching me for a while might remember, like I mentioned, I did used to have a white Christmas tree, but we swapped it out. So yeah, I'm thinking that I'm gonna go make a quick dash over to Kmart, which I feel like Kmart for us Aussies when it comes to like Christmas decor, even home decor. It's really reliable, really inexpensive as well. Like, you can find everything there. And the quality is like, not the best quality, but it's not the worst either. It's like a good middle ground, but the prices are really affordable. So yeah, I'd recommend if you are looking for like a new set of Christmas decor, or you don't want to spend too much when it comes to decorating for the festive season. If you're here in Australia, I would recommend checking out Kmart because their prices are crazy inexpensive. But yeah, like I said, I'm about to head out, I think. I don't really know what's going on just yet, but I will keep you guys updated. I really like how the Christmas tree looks in the background. So cute. All right, you guys, so we've made it to my parents' place. I did stop by Kmart on the way here, but I didn't vlog because I quickly went to go get just one of these Christmas tree toppers. So Mom just took a sip of my coffee because I did pick up
allergy.
Oh yeah, my mom's having like crazy allergies at the moment. Damn. So I went to go to Chemist Warehouse as well to pick her up something for that, and then I went to Kmart to go and get the tree topper. But I guess she kind of started already without me.
No, I just put it there. It's color by color.
Oh, you were just like grouping everything? Okay. Am I doing this by myself, Mom?
Yeah.
You're just gonna watch me?
Yeah.
So this is the color theme that we are going with for this year. What would you describe this theme as, Mom?
Like a light girly color.
Oh, okay. She wanted like a light girly colored tree. So we went with silver, rose gold. Feminine colors, she says. Feminine colors. So yeah, as you can see, we got like the glitter, silver, some satin ones, champagne. This is like a coppery rose gold. And I think it's gonna look really nice on the white tree. Like, I think the girly colors on the white tree looks really cute. And then I also got her these, which are like a similar color scheme, pretty much the same. But these ones were from Target and these were from Kmart. I like having like the varying sizes when it comes to baubles, as you guys might have noticed on my own tree. I might have to get you more of these, Mum.
Huh?
I might have to get you more of these.
Why?
Because I only got you 2 packs, which is 16 altogether. And you've got like, do you think that's enough?
That's 100.
It's 100, but there's like the ratio between the sizes a little bit off. Anyways, I'm going to start putting the tree together while my mum watches me. So I'll show you what it looks like once I put the tree branches on, and then we'll get to putting the baubles on afterwards. Okay, so the tree is up. It looks pretty good, right, Mum?
Yeah.
Like, it looks nice and fluffy.
There's a hole there in the middle. That one there's a...
Am I missing? I feel like something's missing from here. That's okay, isn't it?
Yeah, it's good now. There was a window.
That's cute. Next step is, you want to put the lights? I hate doing the lights. I get dizzy. Mum has white lights, which I don't particularly fancy. But yeah, the white lights, I think it looks cute on a white tree. Alright, so we're going to put the lights on and I'll show you guys what it looks like once it's done. We got the lights on the tree. This, I swear, putting lights on a Christmas tree is like a 2-person job, because when you're doing it by yourself and you're going round and round, I don't know about you guys, but I get really dizzy. So Mum and I stood on either side and then we kind of like lassoed it to each other. Next step is to put the baubles on, right? Alright, so I'll show you what it looks like once we get all of the decorations. You want it to be like diagonal. Okay, so update. We put the baubles on the tree. We've only put like the regular size ones, not the big one. And then Mum had this epiphany that she wanted to do like a Christmas tree design with the baubles, because there's like 3 different types. There's like chrome ones, glitter ones, and then satin ones. So she wants to make a design. So we're gonna take everything off and then we're gonna see if this works. If it doesn't work, then Mum has to decorate the tree by herself. So now is the task of taking them all off, and then we're going to color group them in order and then put them back on in like a design. I don't know how to explain it. Mum explained it to me, so we're just gonna try that, see how it looks. If it doesn't look good, then we'll just throw them back on the way that they were. All right, so we just finished with somewhat decorating the tree. We actually
changed 3 times.
Yeah, we did change it 3 times. So Mum's idea was to keep each like texture and color together, so like all the satin silver together in like a diagonal thing, but we realized we didn't have enough of each bauble style to do that. So what we did was we did like an ombre tree. So we have all the silver baubles here, all like the pink toned ones, then the champagne, and then the rose gold down the bottom. So it has that like ombre effect to it. The only issue is that because obviously the tree is like narrow at the top, it looks nice and full and dense, and then it kind of gets a little more sparse towards the bottom. So we're thinking that we have to go and get another box of that same style of baubles just so we can like fill in the gaps and such. And yeah, I think it looks cute, right Mama?
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah.
Really good ones too.
Yeah, and I think it'll look better in daylight as well, because I feel like the lighting in here is kind of throwing it off. I don't know, I feel like the random look, what did you call it, Mum? Hello tree. Yeah, it looks nice on my tree, but on this one it kind of looked a little messy, and I feel like because it's like such girly colors, having them all organized looks really flattering as well. So yeah, we're gonna, well, Target's closed now, so it's not like we can go dash out and get a box, but I'll probably go there on another day and get my mum another box of baubles. But so far, that is how the tree is looking, and I think it looks nice with the white lights too. Oh, Ma, we didn't put the tree skirt. She has a tree skirt as well. I'll just put it like that for now. It looks cute, right? Alright guys, I'm about to head home, but I figured that I would show you the tree just before I do. We turned off the lights on the tree, and you can actually see the colors much more, if you guys can tell. So like I said, we've got silver, pink, like a champagne color, and then the coppery rose gold baubles down the bottom. So I think tomorrow I'm gonna go and get my mum some more baubles just so we can like fill up the areas that aren't as full. The little star on top looks really cute as well. Nice. As you guys can see, I am home now. It is actually 12, yes, 12 on the dot. Midnight. It's officially the next day now. Yes, I'm still awake. Yes, I haven't showered yet. It's actually kind of chilly this evening, which is a little bit strange for November. Typically around this time of the year it's starting to really heat up, but the past couple of days it's been cooling down a little bit, so I don't know, kind of strange. But yeah, I got changed into my robe when I got home. I still need to shower and all that though. But I've literally been sitting here for the past hour or two playing with this tiny mic. I got it in the mail the other day, last week I think, and I hadn't played with it yet, but it literally, like the quality of this, I was shocked. I mean, I got it because I was like, oh cool, like tiny mic, it's just like a little gimmick thing, but I have literally been on the phone with Alan doing ASMR. I know that sounds strange, but I was honestly one of those people that thought ASMR was weird. Like I was like, oh, that's strange. And let me tell you guys, when I watched my first ever ASMR a few years ago, I was like, oh, I get it. Like I get why people like these videos, because they are so like calming and relaxing, and it really just, oh my gosh, like the tingles. If you guys know, you know. Yeah, I've literally been sitting here like doing different like textures and stuff. It's so funny. But Alan says it sounds really soothing and relaxing, so who knows, you guys, maybe I'll pop out with an ASMR channel one of these days. But anyways, yeah, like I said, it's midnight right now. I should be going to bed soon. I need to go take a shower and relax. It is very late in my evening. Typically I would be already laying here in the dark trying to fall asleep, but yeah, I figured that I would end off this vlog real quick. For those of you guys who watch me regularly, you know that typically at the end of my videos, or my vlogs rather, I like to leave you guys with some kind of train of thought or lesson or just a feeling, whatever it may be that I've like felt, experienced, or gone through. I like to kind of talk about that with you guys. But today I don't really have anything that's really like coming to me directly, but I guess what I want to say is that it is important to spend time with the ones you love, whether that be family, friends, whoever is special in your life. Be sure to check up on them, spend time with them, talk to them, whatever you can do to let them know that you are there for them, because I feel like with the festive season, for some people it is a really touchy time of the year, especially with the year that 2020 has been. You know, countries are going back into lockdown. The UK has officially gone back into lockdown. But yeah, for a lot of people, they are not going to be able to see their loved ones or spend time with them this year. And I can really empathize with those of you guys who are going through that for the first time, those of you guys who are affected by border closures, those of you guys who, like I said, may not be able to spend time with the ones that you love, especially during this time of the year, being the holiday festive season. I mean, I've definitely experienced that firsthand. For sure, last year I was really feeling it, and I know you guys may be like thinking, last year, like we went in lockdown last year, but I mean as in, because being in a long distance relationship, when it came to this time of the year last year, I did feel really like, how do I describe it? I had that underlying emotion of just feeling down and like feeling bad about the fact that I wasn't able to spend Christmas, New Year, all of those like festive times of the year where you see everybody going off to spend with their families. I felt down about the fact that I wasn't able to spend that with my partner Alan. So I can empathize with a lot of people who possibly will be experiencing that for the first time this year, and that's why I encourage you guys to check up on your loved ones. If you can't physically see them, make sure that you talk to them, let them know that you are there for them, let them know that you're thinking of them, because at the end of the day, as human beings, that's naturally what we want to hear. We want to hear that we are being thought of, we want to hear that we are cared about, especially during this time of the year when we can physically see, like through social media and such, that other people are able to go off and spend time with their loved ones and we may not necessarily be able to. I know for a lot of people who would be experiencing that for the first time, that would be difficult because I've been through that before. However, my advice, and I've spoken about this many times, I know it's a lot easier said than done, but just having that realization that this is your present moment and this is what you've got really has helped me, not just in the festive period and time of year, but any day of the year. Just knowing that this present moment is all that you've got, and you make it a lot easier for yourself when you don't necessarily think about what you're missing out on, but you feel gratitude towards what you have. So for example, and I know this is like something to get used to because naturally we look at the negative things and we really feel that, right? So it's all about changing the narrative in your mind and practicing gratitude and really feeling that. So for myself, through my whole journey of like not only being in a long distance relationship, but like changing the narrative that's in my head and discovering like a higher version of myself where I can catch myself in those negative thoughts and change the narrative and the thought in my head and be like, okay, yes, I can't spend time with my partner, but I'm grateful for the fact that I am able to communicate with him in this way and that we're able to make memories in this way. Because I've spoken about this before and I will say it time and time again, right in this present moment is what we have. The past is gone, the future is yet to come. Of course, we naturally have anticipation for it, but you just never know what's going to happen. So that's advice that I give out to people who even DM me about, you know, missing their family or missing their other half, whatever situation they may be in because of these lockdowns and border closures. Just realizing to yourself like, okay, this is what I have, this present moment is what I have, and I want to be grateful for that because you just never know what is going to happen. So yeah, I was talking to Alan about this just the other day actually, and he was mentioning to me how he's really seen a change in the way that I carry my thoughts in terms of, you know, being apart from him, because I will admit in the first year, especially the first half of the first year that we were together, I struggled with that because I felt like, how am I going to do this being on the complete opposite side of the world from my partner and not being able to see him, and just struggling with that feeling of FOMO, like feeling like you're missing out or feeling like you want something that you can't necessarily have or experience. But I've kind of taught myself and changed the narrative in my head, and it's like, this is the norm for me because this is the path that I'm currently on, this is the state that I'm currently in, this is the journey that I'm currently going through. So really changing your thought pattern and realizing like, yes, it is upsetting that you're not able to spend time with your family, partner, whoever it may be during this festive season, but learning to have gratitude towards the fact that there are other ways that you can spend time with them. Because yeah, like I said, I know for a lot of people during this festive season it's going to be different, not being able to spend time with the people that we want to spend time with, but this is the present moment. This is what we've got and we have to make the best of it. I always say that to myself, is like, what can you do? This is where you are right now and you need to make the best of it, because it's so easy to get into that negative mindset and feel sad and down. And that's not to say that I don't feel it anymore, because I definitely do have my moments where I think to myself like, gosh, I miss him and I don't know when I'm going to see him again. But just knowing the fact that you have that person or that family, or you just have something that is so worth you missing and feeling so much love for. Does that make sense? I don't know if I'm making sense right now, but yeah, just really changing the narrative in your head and making the most of what you have right now in the present helps a lot. And just learning how to let go. I feel like too often do we get frustrated by things that are beyond our control, and that takes up our energy and that drains us. So learning to flip it and switch it and realizing like, okay, yes, that's the situation that I'm in, but what can I take from that are the good parts? Does that make sense? But yes, back to what I was saying at the very beginning of this talk, is that just check on your family, your friends, your loved ones, your partner, whoever it may be. Just let them know that you're thinking of them, let them know that you are there, and try and figure out other ways that you can make the most of this holiday festive period while being apart. Because I feel like, yeah, a lot of people are really going to be experiencing that this year. And I feel like it doesn't necessarily matter what time of the year it is. Like, it could be any day of the year and you'd be feeling like this. But I feel like the social norm that comes with Christmas time, New Year's, is like you're surrounded by friends and family, and that may not necessarily be the case for a lot of us this year. So yeah, like I said, be there for those that you care about, check up on them, let them know that you're thinking of them, and let's just spread all that love and positivity, as opposed to feeling down and negative about the current state of the situation. So yeah, I'm gonna leave you guys with that, to think about. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this vlog. If you did, give it a thumbs up, and as always, I will talk to you guys in the comments. I hope you're staying safe, looking after yourselves and looking out for each other, and I will see you all in my next video.
Doesn't matter if the snow is falling or the wind blows and the rain is pouring, it will always be Christmas in my heart.